And we are going to get started. So go ahead and come back to have a little bit of room to move. So feet are going to be hip width apart to start. Just go ahead and stack your palms in front of you. Lift your knees to your hands. Lift up, lift up. Good. So driving the knees up. Chest stays lifted. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Lift, lift. Beautiful. Light landing with those feet. Keep lifting. Reach the arms up high. Lift, lift. So right away, engaging that core. Good. Pulling the navel into the spine. Chest stays lifted. Lift, lift. Add a big pull down. Pull it down, down. Driving the knees up. Beautiful. Keep it going. Hello, whoever just came on. I don't know. I can't see it now. Good. Add a rotation. Take opposite elbow, opposite knee. Little twist. Little twist. Good. Think ring through the waistline. Chest stays lifted. 10 more here. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back down onto your mat. Go ahead and lay on your back. Curl into a ball, chin to chest, and then extend your legs out to the low diagonal. So legs are as toes are pointed, navel's pulling down. Arms come by your side. Pump the arms, 4 counts. Arms pump, 2, 3, 4. Knees pull in, press it back out. Big pump. Pull it in, press it out. Big pump, 2, 3, 4. In and out. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Find your beat with your music. In and out. Big pump, big pump. Pull it in and out. Last one. Big strong. Pull it in and out. Good. Bend your knees. Go ahead and rest your head. You're going to take your legs up towards the ceiling. Hands reach for the feet, arms and legs. Take out. 2. Back in. 2. Lower. And lift. Lower. Only going to your point of control. Lift it back up. Good. Lower. And lift. Last one. Hold it up at the top. So you're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg, right arm, right leg, take it down, lift, switch, lower, switch. Good. All that work coming from your middle section here. Isolate. Modification, keep the head, neck, and shoulders down. Just firing up that core right from the start. Last one on each side. Hold it up. Reach up center, curl and curl. Try to get those shoulder blades up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, rest the head. Go ahead and shoot your arms and legs out long on your mat. So we're going to take 4 counts to roll up into that boat pose. So nice and slow. Roll it up. Here we go. Take it up. 2, 3, 4. Back down. 2, 3, 4. Roll it up. Good. And take it back down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Try to take out that momentum. Let the core do the work here. Good. Last one. Hold it up at the top. Tap the toes. Tap right. Tap left. Then pull the navel down into the spine. Tap. Tap. Chest is lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Cross ankles sit up nice and tall. First big push across here. So go ahead and come onto your forearms. So forearms come down on your mat. Step your feet back. Feet are going to be hip width apart. Pull your abs up and in. Best and strongest plank. So just starting in an isometric hold. So nothing moving. Everything still. Beautiful. Breathe it out. Option to add a little bend with the knees. Bend right, bend left, bend right, bend left. Good. Still maintaining that nice strong core. Pressing nice and strong through those forearms. Good. Hold the legs straight. Option to alternate. Drop with the heels. Drop with the hips. Drop right, drop left, drop right, drop left. Kind of drawing a little rainbow in between. You got 10 more. Then you're going to press right up to a straight arm plank. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it without dropping if you can. Press up to that straight arm plank. So wrists are right underneath the shoulders. Alternate pulling the knees forward. Pull right, pull left, right, left. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet back. Go ahead and take your right hand, plant it center in your mat, and then stack those hips. Open up the chest. Come into a side plank. Pulse the hips up. Pulse, pulse. You can always modify down. Put that knee down if you need a little bit more support. Good. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. So you're going to take your left hand, plant it center, stack the hips, press the hips up, up. Good. 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back center. So arms are nice and wide. You're going to stay on those toes. Push-ups, tempo. Take it down, press it up. Bend, press, bend, press. Good. Find your tempo. Good. Find that energy through the arms. Big press off the floor. Explode up. Good. Challenge yourself to stay on those toes as long as possible. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up. Come down onto your knees, or you can always stay on those toes. Bring your heels all the way to your seat. Tuck those hips under. Take it down 2, count 2, lower. 2, press it up. 2, lower, and press. Good. Lower, and press. 2 more. You got this. Keep pushing. Last one. Hold it up. Walk those hands underneath your shoulders. So nice and narrow. Chaturanga push-ups or tricep push-ups. Tempo. Take a bend, press, bend, press. Good. Even if you're just getting a little micro bend, you're still getting that work. Good. Give me 4 more here. There's 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Feet to the ceiling. Chest to the floor. Reach those arms forward. Big stretch. Awesome work. I know those push-ups are not easy. Good. When you're ready, roll it on back up. And then go ahead and find your weights. We are going to move on to some arms. Okay, so feet are hip width apart. Go take a soft bend in your knees. Then you're going to hinge forward at the hips. Take the arms forward, slide the elbows back, and then extend the arms straight. Start with the bend and extend. Bend, press, bend, press. Good. So core is pulling up and away from the ground, still engaged. So really your core is going to be working all throughout class as a supporting muscle, helping you get deeper into each position. Last one. Hold the arms straight. Just find a little circle, circle. So straightest arms, the height of the arm is not super important. You just want to find that straightest, longest arm. Good. Hold that circle. Lift to the finish. Little pulse up. Pulse up. Turn those palms up towards the ceiling. Option to come to those tippy toes. Deeper bend in those legs. Get a little lower. Here we go. 8 more. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Shake it out. Nice. So go ahead and bring your feet wider than your hips. Toes are going to turn out. So knees will track over those toes. So coming down into that goddess squat. Chest is lifted, shoulders right over the hips. Elbows come into your side. Press the arms up, 2 counts. Take it up. 2, pull it down. 2, big up. Pull it down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Out the legs this time. Stand it up. And then big pull down. Stand it up. Keep these movements controlled. Last one slow. Go ahead and speed it up to 1 count. So you press it up, pull down, legs stand, bend. Good. Getting that heart rate up. Last one. Hold it low. Squeeze in. So think squeeze the shoulder blades back, back. Maybe get a little lower into those legs. Get the burn going. Find your beat. Hold that squeeze. Palms face up. Bicep curls. Curl it in. Hit it 90. Curl in. Stop at 90. In. Lower. In. Lower. Good. Last one. Hold the arms out. So extend the arms out to a V position, up at shoulder height. Bicep curls here. In, out, in, out. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Good. Keeping the core still engaged. Don't let the rib cage flare out. Keep it all pulled in. Beautiful. In. Last one. Hold the arms out. So palms are going to face back towards the back of the room. And you're going to hinge forward at the hips. Find a little lift. Lift. So booty's pressing back, hinge back. Now add a windshield wiper, pull it in, out, out. Couple more here, let it burn. Last one. Hold out, bring those arms forward, row it back. Row, punch, row, punch. Good, squeeze the shoulder blades, punch it forward. Last one. Hold the elbows back. So you're going to stand up, stack the hips, press the arms over to frame the face. Bring those feet in. So hip width apart, press it up. Press, press. Good, chest is lifted here. Option to come to those tippy toes if you want a little more. Good. So instead of pressing up, now we're going to change the direction. Pull it down to the finish. Pull down, pull down. Add a little pulse with those legs. Pull, pull. Think accent down. Nice and strong. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set those legs down. Awesome job. Okay, go ahead and find your playlist and switch it to hands up. We're gonna get right into that thigh section. So go ahead and find your support. It's a couch, and you can also do this all without a support. I just like it so it gives you a little bit more stability that you can get deeper into the work. You're not wobbling around the whole time. So nice light grip on that bar. You can either face it or be sideways, totally up to you. Go ahead and bring those heels together, toes apart. So coming to a turnout position. And then rise up onto your tippy toes, really click those heels back together. And then bend your knees, sink your seat down. Good, nice and neutral spine, so not arching through that back. Tuck the booty under. Just start with a little pulse, pulse, pulse. Good, so that support's just there for a little bit of balance. I think it helps me get a little deeper into it to have something to hold on to. You can get a little lower. Good. So chest is lifted, shoulder blades drawn back. You want to think nice, tall posture. You're always working on lengthening and lifting throughout class. Good. We're going to add a little bit bigger range of motion. Take it down. Zip the inner thighs. Lower. Zip. And get a little lower. Zip. Full range of motion. Good. Going to your lowest, toughest point. And then zipping those legs like someone's pulling you straight up towards the ceiling by a string. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Good. Find your own beat in your music. Crank that puppy up. Have some fun. Good. Last one. Hold it low. You're going to tick-tock the hips. Go right, then left, right, left. You can have a little fun with it. You can shake the whole body. Kind of get the shoulders involved. Just have a little fun. Barre's not supposed to be too serious. Good. Take it down 2 counts as you shake. 2, lift. 2, lower, down, shake it. Lift, shake it. Good. Lower. And lift. Lower. And lift. Last one. Lower. Hold it low. Bring those hips back center. You're going to zip the inner thighs. Then open the knees up to that diamond. So zip. Press it out. Zip. Press it out. Good. Shoulders still stacked over those hips. Good. Those thighs should start building up that heat. It should be warm by now. This is our first set. We have 2 more after this. Your goal by the very end is to be quivering so much those legs are very tired. The last one, hold the legs open to a diamond, pulse, pulse. We'll finish this section here. Aksha, bring the arm overhead. You can also do both arms. Get a little lower. Maybe bring those heels a little higher. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, a little lower, 4, 3, yes, 2, 1. Good, shake it out. That was a good little burner for those thighs. We're gonna move right on to our second set. So go ahead and face your support. So again, you're not gonna be pulling off of it. It doesn't need to be the most stable piece of furniture. Go ahead and take your right leg, step it forward. It's gonna be pretty much right up against that support if it has a base, or just right underneath it. It's kind of a chair. You're gonna step the leg, left leg back, arms are straight, chest is lifted. Come down into a lunge position. So that left knee is right down from the left hip. Good, just pulse it here, start, pulse, pulse. So super important to really watch your form in this position. You don't want that back leg back. This is gonna be a lot of hip flexor stretch. We really wanna target those thighs. So make sure that knee's going right down from the hip. Beautiful. You can also do all this to the outer bar if you don't want that bar, or you don't have that. Good, pulse. Add a full range of motion, so you're gonna take it down, stand up, lower, stand up. So think squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs, lift, lower, lift. If you're feeling crazy, adding on, add a knee pull, so you're gonna take it down, pull the knee up. Take it down, pull the knee up. Good, use this as a little cardio burst, really drive that knee up, engage that core. Lower, pull it up, lower, pull it up. Two more. Last one, hold it low. Isometric hold at the bottom. Option to come to that front tippy toe, so right tippy toe comes up, hold it. Option to let go of your bar, your support. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, a little lower, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, and then reset. So we're gonna take it out by left leg forward, right leg back. Arms come straight again, bend the knees. Come down into that lunge, pulse it up, pulse, pulse. Good, so that right knee is coming right down from the hip again. Try not to let it be back. Pull it in, you wanna isolate those thighs. Make them burn. Big range of motion, take it down, all the way up, lower, lift, lower, lift. Nice work, find that beat. If you want to add on, add that knee, take it down, pull the knee up, take it down, pull the knee up. Really think crunch. Good, keep the chest lifted, pull it up, lower, lift. Let that heart rate get messy. Good, here we go, 3 more. Here's 2, last one, hold it low. Find that isometric hold again. Option to bring the arms overhead, you can bring the heart center. Good, get low, 5. Just kidding, not 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Check it out. Awesome. One last set here. So your third thigh song should be switching just a second. So go ahead and just slight grip on that bar. Bring your feet out a little wider than your hips. Toes are turning out, just like we were in that arm position. We're going to come on down into that squat. So shoulders are stacked over the hips again. Nice and lifted, just pulse it here. So booty is tucked under. You don't want it going back. Think going straight down. Good. Take this time to kind of recover that heart rate just a little bit. Engage the core, lift the chest. Make the motion a little smaller. Take it down an inch, up an inch, little lower, tiny lift, lower, tiny lift. Good, so your goal is to work with those legs parallel to the ground. That would be your hardest, most challenging position. Little lower and lift, lower and lift. Last one, hold it low, pop up on just the right tippy toe, press the right knee back behind you, press, press. So kind of think press wrap. Maybe get a little lower. Make it burn. This is your last set of thighs, so you're almost there. Last one, hold it. Switch out those feet, left tippy toe up, press it back, back. Maybe relift that chest. Woo, let it burn. Hold that press, pop up onto both tippy toes, take down 2 counts, you lower, 2, lift, 2, lower, and lift. Just one more change coming up. Try not to come all the way out of it. Good, stay engaged, even on that lift. Last one, hold it down low, pulse to the finish, pulse. Pulse, option to alternate dropping the heels, so you drop right heel, drop left heel, right, left. If you want, you can bring those arms up, challenge your balance a little bit here to the finish. Fire it up, here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it, shake it out. Okay, go ahead and grab your playlist, switch it to the next song called Hope. We're just gonna use this song to slow it down, stretch it out, give those thigh muscles a little relief. So we're gonna come down onto your mat, take a big step forward with your left foot. One hand on either side. Just shift your weight forward. Good, breathe. I'm going to take your left hand, plant it on the outside of your leg. Lift the right arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze up underneath the arm, big, reach that side body. And then go ahead and take your right elbow across the knee, cross the hands and twist. Abs pull up and in. Take it back center. So option to stay right here, or you can take your left hand, reach for your right foot. If that's not quite available, you can either just keep reaching or stay in that low lunge. Good, keep recovering that breath. Go ahead and carefully release, shift your weight back. Leg comes straight, foot is flexed, hinge at the hips. Lower the chest down to the leg. And go and pull it in, switch it out. Take a big step forward with that right foot. Same thing, one hand on either side, shift your weight forward. So open it up through that right hip flexor, left hip flexor, sorry. We're gonna take your right hand, plant on the outside. Left hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Gaze up underneath the arm, big, reach, big stretch. And then take your left elbow across the knee, clasp the hands and twist. Good, go ahead and take it back center. So option to stay right here, you can take that right hand, reach back for the left foot. Again, if it's not connecting, you can stay in that low lunge. Good, go ahead and carefully release, shift your weight back, half split, leg comes straight, foot is flexed, hinge at the hips, lower the chest down to the thigh. When you're ready, curl the back toes under. Go ahead and straighten out both legs. So your right leg's forward, pyramid pose. Hinge over the leg. Walk it on over to the left leg. So same thing, pyramid pose on the left side. Both toes are pointing forward. Last little stretch here. Come center. Option to grab onto your ankles, your calves. Just pull your chest close to you. And when you're ready, big inhale. Soft bend in the knees. Exhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. That head is last to lift. Awesome. Let's get right back into it. So a faster song should have just popped on. We're going to come back to your bar support. Go ahead and fold your forearms on your support. And then go ahead and walk your feet back so your feet are right underneath your hips. So you can rest your head down on your forearms. I'm going to keep mine up just so you guys can hear me. Go ahead and take your right leg, send it back behind you. So leg is straight, toes pointed, hips are squared up to the ground. Soft bend in that standing left leg. And then just really engage that core, pull it up and in. Just start with a little lift up, lift up. Good, so the smaller the movement, the better. You just want to find a tiny little lift. That booty cheek is squeezing each time. Very important to keep this out of that low back. Beautiful. Good, find your beat. Maybe crank that music up. I feel like seat is always where I need a little extra motivation. Good, a little bit bigger into motion. Tap the toe down to the ground and lift. Tap it down and lift. So notice how my low back staying nice and still. I'm just moving through that right leg. So don't let any arching. We're not trying to be ballerinas. Everything's nice and strong. If you feel it all in your low back, I want you to lower that leg down. Don't lift it up as high, or you can kind of roll your pelvis under, tuck the hips under. Good, adding on 4 moves, you're gonna go tap, lift, knee pulls in, press it out, tap, lift, knee pulls in, press it out, good, tap, lift, pull, press. Each time, think lengthen long through that toe, press all the way back. Last one. Pull it in, hold it back. You're gonna draw a little circle, little circle. So just think the size of an orange, tiny up and around, up and around. Make sure those hips stay square. As you fatigue, it'll want to open up. Keep the hips squared up to the ground. And reverse that circle, opposite direction, little circle, little circle. Good, straight as long as leg, point through that toe. Good, you should feel this, all that heat building up in that right butt cheek. Hold the circle, bend your knee, bring your heel to your seat, and then go ahead and flex that foot. Little lower an inch, lift, tiny lower, tiny lift, lower down, big press. Good, keep that deep bend in that left knee. Final change here, press it up to the finish, go press, press. Option to come to that standing tippy toe, deepen the bend in that standing leg, get a little deeper. Good, press it up to the finish. Strong, 8 more, here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower it down. Nice job. Quick little stretch. So standing leg definitely felt that. Take your ankle over your knee and just sit back. You can also do this stretch on the ground if that feels a little bit better for you. Good, and then get it on both sides. So that working side should have been burning as much as that standing leg. That is your goal in class. Get them both burning, both working. Good, okay, when you're ready, come down onto your mat. So we're gonna do a little seat work on the ground. So we just did our right leg standing up. We're also gonna do the right leg laying down. So make sure it's the same leg you just worked. So if you did your right leg up at the bar, you wanna lay down on your left side. Right hip should be up on top. And then go ahead and bring your legs right out from your hips. So your body's kind of making a little L position. You can either prop that head up, or if it feels better, lay it all the way down. So feet are stacked, feet are flexed. Top hand can come to the hip, or you can box it out in front of you. Lift that top leg up, just find a little lift, lift. Good, so pull the navel into the spine. The more that core is engaged, the more you're actually gonna get out of that seat work. Really good supporting work here. Little lift, little lift. Hold that lift, you're gonna shift the leg forward, take it back, forward, and back. So moving horizontally. If this is a little too much, open up those legs. You don't have to be as much in a L position, more of a V position if this is a little too much on that top hip. Everyone's body's a little different, so just listen to where you're at today. Beautiful, last one. Hold it, so you're gonna relax that bottom, that top leg down. Go ahead and bend the knees and bring those feet up into the air. Click those heels together. Top leg lifts, clamshell. Lift, lower, lift, lower. So really think press out. Good. Bottom leg should stay pretty still. That's what you're pressing against. So it should be resistance, creating that resistance for that top leg to get the most out of this exercise. Last one, hold it up, just accent down an inch, down an inch. Just think tiny little down, tiny little down. Good, 2 more changes, we're almost there. Last one, hold it, relax the bottom leg down, shoot the top leg back out, lower, lift, lower, lift. So the most advanced position is legs parallel. If you need to, open it back up. Modify where you need to. Good, last change. Hold it up, little pulses. Pulse, pulse. Toe is pointed, lengthening long through that leg. Option to bring that arm up. If you're feeling really crazy, you can pop up on the forearm and lift the hips off the ground, almost in a little side plank, kind of. 8 more. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Whew. Nice work. So go ahead and pull that right leg in, left leg long. Big side bend over. Stretch it out, release it out here. And turn nose to knee, square the chest to the thigh. Roll it on back up. So head back to your support. We're going to get right into that second side. Grab this guy. Okay, so same thing. Fold your forearms on your support. Go ahead and walk your feet back. So your feet are right underneath your hips. You're going to keep them hip width apart and parallel, so facing right down. You're going to take your left leg back behind you. So leg is straight, toe is pointed. Soft bend in that standing right leg. Engage the core. You can rest that head down. Just find a little lift, little lift. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Second side, you gotta find that little bit more push, that more determination. Second side's always a little bit harder. Good. Big range of motion. Take the toe down and lift. Lower and lift. Tap, lift. Good. Watch that low back again. Isolating that left side. Let it burn. Adding on those 4 moves. So toe taps, lift, knee pulls in, press it back. Tap, lift, pull it in, press it back. Close your eyes, get lost in the beat, get lost in the music, whatever you gotta do to finish this out strong. Last one here. Hold the leg back, toe is pointed, find a little circle. Circle, so think up and around, trying the size of a baseball. Nice and controlled movements here. And reverse it, opposite direction, little circle, little circle. Make sure those hips stay square down to your mat. Hold the circle. Go ahead and bend your knee, bring your heel to your seat. Flex that foot, lower down an inch. Press, lower, press. Almost there, just one more change, fight for it. I know that right leg is screaming at you. The last one, hold it up, press, press. Option to come to that right tippy toe, deep in the bend in that right leg. Good, strong presses to the finish. Finish it out, last standing exercise here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower down. Awesome, take that quick stretch, ankle over the knee. Good, stretch it out. So that's the good news, we'll be on the mat for the rest of class. When you get both sides, so ankle across the knee on both sides, come down on your mat. Make sure your weights are close by. We'll use them in the next section. So we're gonna do the left side laying down. So go ahead and lay down on your right side. You can either prop that head up or lay it all the way down. Bring the legs out in front of you, coming to that 90-degree angle. Legs are straight, feet are flexed. Lift the top leg up, find a little lift to start. Lift, lift. Good, navel's engaged, point into the spine. Good, hips stay stacked, almost like you have a pole going right through your hips. You don't want to let them open. Good, hold that lift, shift the leg forward an inch, back an inch, little forward, little back, forward, back. Last one. Hold it. Relax the top leg down for just a second. Bend the knees. Flex those feet. Lift the feet up in the air. Top leg, lift up. Lower down, lift, lower. Clamshell, squeeze up. Good. Lift, lower. You got this. Almost there. More than halfway through on this last set. Home stretch of seat. Last one. Hold it up. Find a little accent. Down an inch. Down an inch. Little lower. Little lower. Good. Bottom leg stays nice and still. Ooh, I'm burning. Last one. Hold it. Relax that bottom leg down. Shoot the top leg out. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Again, if this is a little too much, open it up. Wherever you can finish strong to the finish, I want you to work there. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Last one, hold it up, little pulses up to the finish. Good, if you want, add the arm, reaching up towards the ceiling. Option to come up onto that forearm, lift the hips up, lift, lift. Ooh, let it burn. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Both sides should be burning, should be fatigued. Quick little stretch. So bring the left leg in, right leg goes long. Big side bend over, stretch it out. And turn nose to knee. Good. Go ahead and roll it on up. Find your playlist and switch it to Ain't No Sunshine. We are moving on to abs. So weights are totally optional here. You don't have to use them. So you're gonna bring the feet hip width apart. Really plant those feet down into the mat. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Just bring the hands to the thighs to start. Big inhale. Exhale, round your waistline down towards the mat. So the navel's pulling down and in. Arms come forward, just take it back an inch, lift, lower, little lift. Use your breath, inhale and exhale. Lower, lift. So all that focus is in your middle section. Trying to turn off the hip flexors, turn off those thighs. We already worked those. Good, isolate. Adding on with the arms, so you're gonna row right arm, twist through the waistline, and then press it back center. Row left arm, twist, press it back center, row, take it back center, left, take it back center. Keep this nice and controlled. Last one on each side. Good, hold both arms forward, take it back, 2, lift, 2, lower down, and lift. Good, relax the shoulders out of the ears. Last one. Hold it low, bring the arms into your side, punch out right and left. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. So finding that rotation through that area underneath your rib cage. Rotate, rotate. Replant those feet nice and firm. Pick it up a little faster, rotate, rotate. Punch, punch. Good, keep that same control. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset. Round down to the lowest point. Bring those arms to heart center. Rotate over to the right. Take it back an inch. Lift, lower, lift. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back center. Take it over to the left. Round down. Take it back an inch. Lift, lower, lift. Breathe it out. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Take it back center. So isometric hold. Everything still. If you want, you can bring those legs up to boat pose. Straighten out the legs, straighten out the arms, whatever you want here. Find where it's challenging. You got 5 counts. Isometric hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the ankles, step the waist to the side, sit nice and tall. Whew. Okay, quick little stretch. So take right hand over to the left knee, just lengthen and lift. So not trying to do any crazy twisting here. Good, take it over to the other side, lengthen and lift. Look over the shoulder. Good, take it back center. Go ahead and lay down on your mat. A little bit more core work here to finish it out. So legs come up, drop your left leg down, right leg stays up. Grab behind the thigh, and then curl those shoulder blades up. Just find a little pulse apart, pulse apart. So legs are splitting. Each time those legs split, the navel pulls down and in. You can always keep a bent knee if that straight leg is a little too much for you. Breathe. And switch the legs, left leg up, pulse apart, pulse apart. Kind of using it as a little stretch as well. Good, switch the legs, slow 2 count, switch over, 2, switch, 2. Trying to keep those shoulder blades up if you can. Speed it up a little faster, legs, switch, and switch, in. If you want to let go, opposite hand to opposite foot, reach, reach. Finish here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in, head, neck, and shoulders down. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of low abs here. So go ahead and extend the legs back up towards the ceiling. You can have a soft little bend in the legs if you need. Arms either by your side or a little bit underneath that, low back for some more support. Right leg lowers down 2 counts, so right leg lower. Right leg lift and switch. Left leg lifts. 2 counts alternating. Left leg. Good. Right leg and lift. This time, take both legs together. Down 2 counts, both legs. Lift it back up. 2, lower and lift. Lower. So only going to your point of control. Feel those low abs engage, but the low back should not come off the mat. Last one. Hold it up. Find a little lower body curl. Curl, release, curl, release. So trying to take out momentum. Let that control find you to the top. Good. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen those legs out nice and long. Arms reach overhead. Big reach, big stretch. We're gonna take a big inhale. Open mouth, exhale, press it out. Nice job, let it all out. When you're ready, go ahead and roll over onto your front side. Quick little stretch. So laying on your tummy, hands come underneath your shoulders, or you can be on the forearms. Big inhale. Exhale, press it up. Open up through that chest, stretch out those abs. Good, lower it back down. Take that stretch one more time. Big inhale. Exhale, press it up. Good, carefully lower it back down. So laying on your tummy, we're gonna do a little low back strengthening. So feet are gonna be hip width apart. Arms can either be back by your side or you can bring them overhead. Go ahead and squeeze your feet to lift those legs to hover just a couple inches off the mat. Find a little swim. Swim, so arms and legs flutter. Good, try to keep your neck in line with your spine so you're gazing down at your mat. Good, breathe. Hold the arms and legs still. Arms are gonna swim back by your side and take it up overhead. Swim back. and lift. Swim. Last one. Hold the arms overhead, isometric hold, so everything's strong and still for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower everything down. Rest your cheek down on the mat, arms come back by your side. Take a couple breaths here. When you're ready, go ahead and pop up onto your hands and your knees. We're gonna do a little cat-cow, so wrists come underneath the shoulders. Go ahead and drop your head round your spine, pressing through the tops of your feet, through those palms into the ground, and then arch your back. Seat up, chest up, chin up. Take it again, drop your head round your spine, and arch your back. Seat up, chest up, chin up. Come back through a neutral spine. Flip over onto your back. We've got one last working section here. Option to take those weights with you if you'd like. Go ahead and skip to the next song, Jai Ho. A nice fun beat to finish it out. So turn that one up, crank it up, have a little bit of fun here. Okay, so here you're gonna be hip width apart, head, neck, and shoulders down. Arms are gonna punch right over the shoulders. So wrist over the shoulders. Option to be on those tippy toes, or you can stay on flat feet. Go ahead and lift your hips up into that bridge. Just find a little pulse up, pulse up. The right way, engage those inner thighs, pulling in towards each other. They'll still be hip width, but you'll have a little bit more engagement through those legs. Core's engaged. Good, last little burner class. Hold that pulse, so palms face in towards each other, hips lower down to the mat, arms are gonna open to the side, and then hips lift, arms lift, lower, lift, lower, and lift. You can keep those arms bent if that feels a little bit better for you. Then press with the chest to lift. Last one, hold it up. So hips lower down, 2 counts this time. Arms are gonna go overhead, back behind you. Lift it back up, 2 counts. So take it slow, lower, 2, lift, 2. And it's okay if those arms don't go all the way down to the ground. Just going to your point of control. Last one, hold it up. Just gonna find a little pulse again. This time, alternate punching the arm. So punch right arm, punch left arm, right arm, left arm, pulse punch, pulse punch. Good, let it burn. If you aren't already on those tippy toes, maybe pop up so you can get a little deeper. Back of the leg should be on fire to the end. Last one, hold everything still, arms up overhead. Isometric hold, so holding at your highest point, whole seat, glutes, everything engaged. Hold it. 8 more counts. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower everything back down to your mat. Set those weights to the side. And we're just gonna slow it down. So go ahead and switch to the next song. Lift. A little bit slower to kind of start recovering that body. So go ahead and shoot your left leg long. Right knee pulls into the chest. Start to kind of ground your body into the mat. You have an option to extend the right leg up, grabbing behind the calf or the thigh. Try to avoid pulling on the knee. Good, maybe point and flex through that leg. Feel those different muscles. Trying to stretch and engage. Relax the shoulders out of your ears. Keep that upper body out of it. And take your right leg, take it out to the right, just a couple inches. So open up through that inner thigh. You can also keep that knee bent, opening out to the side. And take it across the body, over to the left. So finding that outer thigh kind of behind the knee, IT band area, all that goodness. You can kind of point and flex here if that feels good. And take it back center, a little straighter, a little closer. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it fall just one more inch. And when you're ready, take it back. Switch those legs out. So left knee pulls into the chest, right leg goes long on the mat. Option to extend the left leg up, grabbing behind the calf or the thigh. Leg is straight, maybe point and flex. You guys made it. This is the good part. This is kind of the thank you for your body for all that awesome work it just did for you. Go ahead and take the leg a couple inches out to the left this time. So open up for that inner thigh. Both hips stay on the ground. And then take it across over to the right, finding that outer thigh a little bit behind the knee. Big flex and point. And take it back center. Then you take a big inhale. Exhale, release. Carefully bring both these into your chest. Take a couple rocks up and down on your mat. And then find a wide straddle. So you can either have one leg pulled in or both legs out, totally up to you. Right arm down, left arm over, big reach, big side bend. And go ahead and turn nose to knee. Float it on up. Left side, left arm down, right arm over, big side bend. Keep that chest open. Lengthen out through that side body. And turn nose to knee, square the chest to the thigh. Float it on up. Go ahead and flex those feet. Walk forward, leading with your chest. Just let everything kind of release forward. Knees should be facing up towards the ceiling. So letting those inner thighs release, just going to your point of control. And when you're ready, walk it back up. Slide the legs together. Lift your arms up and over. Big inhale. Exhale. Fold over the legs. Head, neck, and shoulders relaxes down. When you're ready, roll it on back up. Go ahead and find your mat again. One more time on your back. We'll take ankle over the knee. Last little stretch, and then we'll finish with the Shavasana. Ankle over the knee, kind of getting that inclined pigeon. Good, so open it up through that outer hip a little bit. And switch it out. Good, and then hug those knees in nice and tight into your body. Squeeze everything. Last little engagement of class. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And when you're ready, just let everything fall out onto your mat. Start to slow breath. So we'll take about a minute or two Shavasana to end out class. I encourage you to stay here